Blimey, Harry, didn't you ever wonder where your mum and dad learned it all?
Learn what?
You're a pirate, Harry. Now, in case you guys didn't know, the Monkey Buccaneer, specifically the middle path, has been massively buffed. And by massive, I mean really massive. So, what I'm going to try to do today is see whether we can defeat a Chimps game with just one single pirate lord. Now, in case you guys didn't know, this new change has been recently added into version 33.0. So, it's pretty interesting to see how it works so far. And yeah, so far when I tested it, it seems to do really well. So, here on screen right now is a list of changes that's the Monkey Buccaneer got, specifically the Pirate Lord. So let's start with the middle path changes. So we got the 040 changes, which has massively increased, well, above everything that the Monkey Pirate has. So X4X Monkey Pirates, their great damage increased by 2 times, and the great ceramic bonus damage increased by 2 times. So now it deals 4 damage to ceramic bloons, which is, you know what, very impressive. And not just that, the cannonballs as well has been buffed. The cannonball explosion damage has been increased on 2 to 3, and there's now a Moab bonus, which deals 6 extra damage to Moab class bloons. So if you think about it, it really does a lot of damage to Moab class bloons, doesn't it? And that's just for the middle path 040. How about the 050? Well, the Grapes damage increased from 5 to 10, the Grapes ceramic bonus increased from 5 to 10, the Grapes burn damage increased from 1 to 9, Cannonball explosion damage increased from 2 to 5, the Moab bonus damage increased from 0 to 10, the Frag damage now increased from 1 to 10, and the Cannonball Frag Moab bonus increased from 0 to 5. If you ask me, that is extremely overpowered. Last time, the Pirate Lord used to be explicitly for challenges, you know, trying to hook in as many Moabs as you can. But with this, it might even be possible to get a 2 Megapops challenge with the Monkey Buccaneer. Now, if you guys didn't know, the 2 Megapops challenge is where you hit 2 million pops on a single Chimps game with just 1 monkey. And the reason why this is such an impressive challenge is that in a Chimps game, a normal Chimps game, you get about 2.04 million pops. So if you can get 2 million pops, that essentially means that almost every single bloon that you gets popped is from just that one tower, which means that this tower is extremely overpowered. So with that in mind, we're going to see whether we can hit 2 million pops today from just the Pirate Lord, and it's possible that we hit it. So let's give it a shot. So for the Pirate Lord, we're going to cost buff it with a top path, so a 250 rather than a 052, because we need more DPS, especially past round 90. So we're going to give it a shot, and hopefully this works. Now, without touching the Moab Hook's ability, how well does the 240 Pirate Lord, Monkey Pirates do against a Moab class bloon? Now keep in mind, the bombs deal quite a bit of damage to the Moab class bloon, and it actually popped pretty quickly. It popped somewhere around here. So yeah, that's actually pretty impressive, all things considered. So okay, let's see what happens when we get the Pirate Lord. Okay, there's another Moab class bloon this round, and Jesus Christ, it even managed to make the second turn before it got popped by the Pirate Lord. So my goodness, that's impressive. But we can still do better. We can get jungle drums on this fella. So let's go ahead and use jungle drums on this guy. Okay, let's see how it does against the... I was going to say how it does against the BFE, but the BFE got popped before I can even finish my sentence. So okay, that should go to show how strong it is. And I can't wait to see how it does against the COMG. But we can still buff it, just in case. We can get an overclock, so might as well get it, right? And let's go for middle path village 2. I think a 240 will be good enough, so let's give it a shot. And as for the round 80 MG, well, guess what? It got popped pretty quickly, and let's see how fast this drone can be killed. Okay, I guess the answer is very fast, because goddamn. Okay, so let's actually test out what happens if you use the MIB ability, oh sorry, not MIB, the Call to Arms ability on the Pirate Lord. Okay, so let's use the Call to Arms ability. I want to say MIB. And okay, it actually does decently well against AZO MG. So yeah, and keep in mind, I haven't even touched the Paragon's ability once since we started this game. So if you guys don't think that's impressive, I don't know what's going to convince you guys. And keep in mind, I haven't even touched the overclock ability once in this game. So without touching any abilities at all, can this fella deal with DDTs? Let's find out. And the answer is shockingly yes. Quite good at it as well, not gonna lie. So with that being said, let's actually start placing down our out buff. I didn't want to place down the out buff earlier because I was scared that it might contribute to the 2 million pops. But I think now it's safe for us to do so. So we're going to save up for Pibu, which we should be able to do soon enough. And voila, as you can see, the boat is getting affected by the stronger simulant. So from here on out, we are going to permanently overclock the boat. And as you can see, it's shooting really fast. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys won't believe it. Okay, let's see what happens if we use both overclock and MIB. And holy moly, look at the amount of damage this little guy is doing. That is a lot of damage if you ask me, and it's decimating the webs left and right. And I still haven't even touched the ability yet. Guess what? This fella can defeat round 95 without any boost. So, okay, we're getting really promising results thus far, and we can afford Perma Boo very soon. So there we go. Now our Paragon has Perma Boo, which makes this all the more stronger. So can we hit 2 million pops by round 100? And surprisingly, without even boosting it, it does really well against round 97. So who knows, I guess. But let's see how it does against round 98. Now round 98 is going to be quite a bit of challenge because there's going to be a lot of 45 balloons. So I'm going to grant myself the exception and start using the abilities from here on out. So let's start using the overclock now. And I'm going to constantly use the pirate ability, and let's see how quickly we can defeat this. And voila, we have defeated round 98 with no problem. Now here comes round 99 with the fortified DT. Is this going to be a challenge? I guess not, because look at this. It even shreds fortified DTs, and it's now round 100. The moment of truth. Can the pirate lord beat a bat? Can it solo a chimps one? No problem. Now is a perfect time for us to use both overclock and this call to arms ability, and let's see whether it can defeat a bat in time. Oh my god. Okay, it defeated it quite quickly. And voila! We have completed Chimps game, and when we look at that, we've gotten ourselves our 2 Megapops victories. So there you go. So yeah, the Pirate Lord used to be pretty underused, and now there's a reason for everyone to get a Pirate Lord, which, you know what, for a middle path upgrade for literally any tower, that's really impressive. Because in case you guys didn't know, or rather you guys didn't realize it yet, you guys will hardly ever use the middle path ability unless it's for things like races or maybe special events or whatever. But in a normal game, you hardly use the middle path ability. But now, there's actually a reason to use the middle path Pirate Lord, and I'm glad that Ninjakiwi is at least buffing middle path towers, or at the very least a middle path boat. And I would like to see this applied to more middle path towers, especially the middle path that monkey. Like, please Ninjakiwi, please buff this. Like, if you can buff the Pirate Lord to this much, you can buff the dark monkey a little bit. But for real Ninjakiwi, I think you probably have to tone down the buffs a little bit, because if this guy can solo round 100, I think we might need to have a slight discussion about what is considered a good buff or bad buff. I mean, this is an outstanding buff, don't get me wrong, but I'm worried that this make cheesing a lot of challenges that much easier. So yeah, it's fantastic, a fantastic change to the game, but maybe some more work could be done. Maybe we could use it for, I don't know, some interesting challenges where you don't even have to use the ability to make this work. But at the end of the day, I think it's a fantastic change. So thank you Ninjakiwi. I'm really glad that this is one of the few changes that you decided to make this update. And yeah, I hope to see more changes like that in the future. I always thought I might be bad, now I'm sure that it's true, cause I think you're so good I'm nothing like